okay, our Shaykh is the one we're trying to please. Meaning, pleasing our Shaykh is pleasing our Prophet. Pleasing our Prophet is pleasing Allah. Meaning, we're trying to please Allah. So, now that is our claim. That is our intention. So now we must check our intention and we must check our actions. Does the action fit into the intention now? Correct? You intend, you're hungry, and you make an intention to eat. Correct? Does that mean you're going to eat anything that is in front of you? In front of you is a napkin. You're hungry, you eat this napkin? No. You say, I'm hungry, so now I'm going to eat. In front of you is McDonald's. You're going to eat the McDonald's. In front of you is forbidden things to eat or to drink. You're going to eat that. Your intention is what? To eat, because you are hungry. Is that a good intention? Yes. Who can say to eat is a bad intention? But now you're doing the action. So now you have to look at the action of eating. Does it fit into your intention or not? So now you're going to say, I intend to eat. Now you're going to go deeper. I intend to eat what? What do I intend to eat? You go deeper than that. You say, why do I want to eat? Why I want to eat? When do I want to eat? How much am I? So once you check back your intention, you start giving yourself so many questions. Those questions are the same kind of questions that is going to be asked on the Day of Judgment to us. Believe me, same question. You are a wealthy man. How did you get your wealth? Why did you get your wealth? Who did you trade with? Everything is going to be asked, especially men's, not women's. We enter into that later to understand the responsibility of a man. So now you have to check, no? So you say, I intend to serve Shaykh Effendi. Now, can you do whatever you want and call that service? You cannot. You say, I intend to serve Shaykh Effendi, but when it fits to your ego, you do something. If it fits to your ego, you don't do anything. Just like some people. They say, we want to serve Shaykh Effendi, we want to clean the masjid. Meaning we want to serve Allah. When it fits their ego, they clean. When it fits their ego, they don't clean. You cannot now tell me, but my intention is pure, I want to clean. Did you check back your intention? What is the proof of that now? What is the dalil? What is the proof? You make a claim. Your intention is your claim, isn't it? So what is the proof now? Everything there is a dalil. There is a proof. If you say you're a prophet, there is a proof for that. If you say it earlier, there is a proof for that. You're a salihin, there is a proof for that. Everything has to have a proof. You're making the intention you're going to do something, and you're saying you want to do something. What is the proof? You say you did it. What is the proof? This is what tariqat is teaching. It is refining. You understand? Going into the latif, the lutuf, the subtlety of your intentions and your actions. Somebody saying, my intention is to clean, but I'm too busy doing other things, but my intention is to clean. We say, very good. May Allah reward you. But you know how sincere you are. Because I've never seen someone, they are so sick because they're starving themselves to death. They don't eat. And I say, why are you not eating? They say, but I made intention to eat. I'm just too busy, I don't eat. But I made intention to eat. Or somebody is saying, I make intention, Astaghfirullah is saying, I make intention to go to the bathroom, but I have no time to go. You find time to eat. Meaning, when it fits to the ego, there's always time. Always time. Even if you have to get up in the middle of the night, you are going to do it, correct? To do whatever you want. So why now, to back up the claim that we make, to back up the intention that we make, the excuses coming out of every pocket? That is ego. The tricks and the traps of the ego. Coming up with thousands of excuses, and the ego, that insincerity is the opposite of being sincere. Understand? So now, you're doing something. And say you're doing something and you're doing something and you're satisfied with it. Maybe not satisfied, but you're happy. How do you gauge then how happy you are? How do you gauge? You do something, say for Sheikh Effendi. How do you gauge something that you did is good or is not good? How would you gauge it? Right? How happy Sheikh Effendi is. How happy Sheikh Effendi is. Now we come to another very subtle point. If Sheikh Effendi is happy with us, if Prophet is happy with us, if Allah is happy with us, are we the kind of person that we have to see it? Because most are like that. In fact, there are so many Christians who say if God is happy with you, He's going to make you rich. So many Christians. The proof that God loves you and is happy with you, and if you're a good servant to God, is if you are rich. And they're going completely against Isa alayhi salam. Isa alayhi salam did not even own any money. He didn't touch money. And there are some Muslims who also believe that. You know the Muslims who dance, you know that one? The dancing, you know that one? Same thing. They are saying, proof that Allah loves you and blessing you is when you have so much money. Completely against their prophets. The Prophet ﷺ, he had the whole world and he gave it away. That is the difference. He did not keep it. He have and he gave. He have and he gave and he gave. Until he had nothing. Not because Allah did not give him. Allah gave him everything. Allah is saying, if you want, I'll turn this mountain of Uhud into gold. Whatever that is in his house, he gave. So, we're coming back to this now. You're doing something to please your Shaykh. So what do you want from your Shaykh now? What do you want? If we say we want our Shaykh to be pleased, then it's about our Shaykh being pleased. It's not about us, is it? Because so many, sometimes the Shaykh will pat and say, MashaAllah, Afirin. Sometimes the Shaykh will not say nothing. Sometimes the Shaykh will look another way. Sometimes the Shaykh sees you and start cursing at you. But you did everything right. That is according now to the station of the person in training and how the Shaykh is going to bring him. Majority, they cannot stand anything except for praise. They only want praise. You do something, MashaAllah, very good. MashaAllah. Then they get very happy. It's okay. That is normal. Everybody wants that, yes. But that is at the level of children. You do good, we give you a candy. But not at the level of a man, not at the level of a friend of Allah. Because now, the proof that Allah is pleased with you is not to see, say, your Shaykh smiling at you, or to be so happy and to praise you. No, there has to be a heart-to-heart connection now. Because everything that the Shaykh does to you, it is to bring you higher station. The Shaykh loves everyone. He's closer to everyone than you think. But it's also not personal. To say, I like this one, I'm going to that. I don't like this one. No, it's not personal. The Shaykh wants everyone now, every day, to go to higher stations. Every day to go to higher stations. The only way you can go to higher stations is if you are put to the test. And you pass that test, then you move to a higher station. Can anyone go to grade 1 to grade 2 to grade 3 to higher grades without going through examinations or tests? No one can. Of course, in today's system, everyone is doing that. They go to higher grades without any tests, but that doesn't mean that tariqat is like that. So those who are still at the level of, yes, juvenile level, they just treat everyone like children. Just laugh and smile and play. Just pet them, praising their ego 24 hours. Sheikhs are doing that. But when it comes to a little bit of training, they look at us and they say, oh, this group, they're extreme militaristic. I say, who? Us? These guys? That they sleep anytime they want? They're claiming that we are extreme militaristic, which when they send those words out, and anyone who knows English reads them, immediately extreme militaristic Islamic equals to what? Terrorism. So underneath they're making that claim. I want everyone to be aware of this. So I'm saying, who? We are? We have a long way to go. If they consider us extreme militaristic, imagine what they consider Sahabe Kiram. Definitely they're going to call them crazy, insane, out of Islam. They're behaving like this, out of Islam. These Sufi ones are going to say that if they claim we are extreme militaristic. Allah. We, alhamdulillah, under our Shaykh, we have no delusions about that. We are nowhere near the dust that they step on. But there is a standard. Our standard is them. And we want to reach to that standard some way, somehow. So you do your job. If you expect your Shaykh to praise you all the time, it's not too good. That's showing the level where you are. Sometimes the Shaykh is cursing at you. Well, how are you going to take it now? The one who has intelligence and faith, he's going to say, that is correct. I do this, but the Shaykh is saying this is wrong. Not to put me down, but to bring me up. To say, next time when you do this, you're going to improve that part there, and definitely your station is going to raise. But who has patience to think like that too in these days? So you please your Shaykh. That time, when you have that kind of idea, that kind of thinking, you're going to be just so busy trying to be not perfect, trying to do your job properly. You don't care too much what other people think. You don't care too much. You don't care too much what other people think, whether they're saying they're praising you or they're putting you down. Some way, a little bit, maybe you get hurt if other people put you down. Don't run with that feeling. Don't get emotional. Understand? Maybe someone is going to say, MashaAllah, this is very good that you're doing. Don't get emotional and pat yourself on the back too. You just say, Alhamdulillah, very good. This is what you are seeing, but inside I'm knowing this, this, and this needs to be improved. Then you're going to be very busy with that. Understand? When you are very busy with that, and then what happens now? This fits. Because now you say, my intention is to do this. This is my result. Now this is my proof. I'm showing my proof to my Shaykh, and he's saying, well, it's no good because of this and this. I said, okay, I'm going to check back with my intention, how to fix this because of this. Then you're going to go back and fix. So it's very dynamic. It keeps working. You're always putting something in. Then that time what happens? Your today becomes better than yesterday. Your tomorrow will be better, must be better than today. Because every day you want to do better. So it is not a formula like so many people are saying, oh, if I do zikr for 40 days, this is going to disappear. If I do this, it's going to disappear. Correct. It is correct if you do it for 40 days. But doing it 40 days with what? With ghaflat? To do something with 40 days. You can say, so many people on diet these days. So many people want to. They say, I'm on diet for 40 days, but I'm not losing any weight. Is it the diet's fault? It's your fault. You're not following it properly. Correct? You cannot blame that. You say, 40 days, I don't feel anger. But are you doing it sincerely? Now, yes, when you put yourself 0, Allah is ahad, 1, and you will be 10. What is the meaning now? How does that apply to us now? Go down to a level where you can understand and you can work with. Since we're talking about working and serving, doing something. So you're serving. But that work that you are doing, that service, is only one out of many, many things that you can do, that you are doing. And that is many, many things that is inside of you that you need to improve. Correct? You're not only a person who serves, you're a brother, you're a father, you're a husband, you're a boss, you're a worker, you're a murid, you're a friend. Correct? So many people, depending. Now, you take one thing, the work that you are doing. The work that you are doing now, you're saying, I want to do this work properly. And I'm going to be just busy with this work. When I do it well, I feel happy doing this well because I'm happy to present it to my Shaykh. When you are happy because you've done it sincerely, it doesn't matter what other people say. Now I'm going to say something too. To a certain extent, it doesn't even matter what your Shaykh says. What do I mean by that? Because you're not looking for him to smile and to praise you. You know that you've done something well, following his orders to do it, and you're happy that you're just obedient. He says, do this, like this, like this, like this, and you're happy. You check everything and you do it like this, like this, like this, and you're happy now. So that time, you're not really looking for his approval either. What are you looking for now? For him to look. Maybe he's going to say, now this part here, very good. But this part here, you have to improve. They say, now this is a chance for me now to make this to become better. That time, even if he yells at you or something, you hear what is behind those words, what's behind the screaming. Oh, I didn't realize this. How my ego can trick me like that. I didn't understand this part. I didn't see this part. So you start thinking, why I didn't see this part? Oh, I was busy doing that. So you start working again. So he can speak to you nicely. He can scream at you. It doesn't matter. Now he's going to see something that you are not seeing to make you to rise to a higher station. So when you do that, because you're going and you're presenting it, you're putting yourself as a 0 for that work. And you're saying you're submitting your work. Yeah? You're submitting your work. This is the best that I can do. This is as much sincerity as I can do. And you are going to accept anything that comes. So you're making yourself to be 0. That time when you make yourself to be 0, and you accept whatever that he's going to say, he is going to be the 1. Now that time, tell me if you remain 0 or you move up to a higher station. You move up to a higher station. It can be a work, it can be a zikr, it can be a housework, it can be a barn work. It can be politics, it can be cleaning the bathroom, anything now. It is all connected now. So, yes, when you look to others that they are better than you. Look to others that they are better than you. Find reason. And there's plenty of reasons. I can sincerely say, I believe that. Everyone is better than me. I believe that. And I have my reasons. I don't have to televise the reasons. But that is not to make me to be humble. That is not to make you to think of nothing. It is that because it is real, and if I'm using that, then I understand I can make myself better. And how can I look down on someone that way? I don't look down on people. Your actions I may not like, but I don't look down on you. Even your actions. I've been there before. When we saw Sheikh Effendi, we saw him as a Sheikh, correct? But when you saw me, I was trying to be a murid. So there is a lot of access there. There's a lot of easier to understand, easier for me to communicate. And if you still don't understand that, that means your ego is huge now standing in front. If you're happy, you do something and you're satisfied with it, you're not going to be so concerned about other people. You're not comparing yourself to other people or your work with other people's work. Especially when I said, you look at everyone and you say, this one has this specialty. I don't have this. This one has a secret. I don't have this. This is good like this. I don't have that. So, yes, we are busy with ourselves, but when are you going to be busy with other people? When you see them doing something and it's going to affect you. How many people looking and thinking? Some people, the only time they think is when they enter into illusion and delusion world, making up conspiracies in their heads or this or that. The wise man can see an old person walking and he'll start crying. See an old person walking, especially if an old person coming here to the masjid. And the wise man is going to say to himself, look at you, you donkey, look at that person. An old, clean person is worshipping Allah so sincerely. Look at you. What are you doing? He sees a little kid and he's going to say, he's not going to look at that old person and says, what is this dummy old person? He sees a little kid and he's going to say, look at this little kid. He's making a zikr so sincerely. When I was his age, I was not doing anything like that. Every opportunity, everything he sees, he's going to find some good in that he does not have. This is different. You're not beating yourself up and say, oh, I'm so bad one. And say, no, it's real. That is real. And you're going to say, okay, so you have all these things that you understand. It's going to be a rein around your neck of your ego to pull the ego back if the ego starts to claim something. You see why it is so necessary and it's so safe to have a shaykh that is always washing you up. When the shaykh is always washing you up, how can you think that way too much? How can you think that way too much? Cannot. I've said this before. Everyone is looking forward to Shaykh Effendi coming back. I'll be shivering when he comes back because I have to give a report. I'm not going to give a report to say how much I've done. I have to give him a report to say how much I didn't do. That is real. That's why in the day of judgment, yes, majority are going to be like that. May Allah not make us to be in that station. May Allah give us a station of safety, here and hereafter. But it only comes with sincerity, you understand? Sincerity means, Ya Rabbi, this is as much as I can do. As you like, sincerely as you like. And I've checked my action and I've checked my intention. And I'm working on it. I'm busy. I'm not being busy with whether people are praising me or they're cursing at me, whether I feel that I'm high and they are low. No, I'm not busy with that. I'm just busy with this work. This is as much as I can do. Like what a saint said, nobody considers himself a hypocrite, a munafiq, except a sincere person. Only a sincere person will think that he is a hypocrite. Because a sincere person is rooting out, taking out every insincerity, taking out, trying to get rid of. Someone says something, although he may not like it, he says, yeah, that's true. I have to work on it. I have to do something. As much is enough, inshallah. Understand? A little bit. I'm answering your question or no? Yeah. So if I say what kind of station you want to reach, why? I'm going to say I'm going to ask him why you want to reach to that station. Why you want to reach? I want to reach to high station. What is high station to you? What does it mean? You sit on a high chair? That is high station. Then I'm going to say why you want to go to that high station. Who says it is for you? Things to think about. Alhamdulillah. What is our Shaykh teaching us? Nothing but to be servants to Allah. That is our station. To be servants. To serve Allah and to serve those ones whom Allah loves. Who Allah loves? Allah loves everyone. If we treat everyone like they're Hizr alayhi salam and treat every night like it is Laylatul Qadr, we're not going to lose nothing. Like this, like that, maybe you say, this one I know him to be like this one I know him to be like that, I grow up to be. But you never know what had happened. You never know what's going to happen, right? So many that were amongst, not so many, some that were amongst us, praying so hard, worshipping so hard, making zikr so hard, they're no longer with us. There are some who look so sincere. They have such big dreams also. But they betray the way of Sahibul Saif. You are free, you can do whatever you want. So, at the end of the day, people live according to the ego. At the end of the day, people leave because they don't like Hoja say these words to me. And what can we do? You're welcome to stay, you're welcome to go. Everyone. You do your work, I have to do my work. May Allah forgive me and bless you, inshallah. Al-Fatiha.